Welcome back. This is one in a series of tutorials designed to introduce the novice user to Inspiration 8 concept mapping software. In this tutorial we're going to take a look at using templates to save ourselves time. Templates are predefined inspiration files that teachers and students can use as starting points for assignments and projects. First of all, when we first start Inspiration, you'll notice that one of our choices is to find a template. And these templates come pre-installed with Inspiration, so we just click on this button and it brings us to a series of choices. You can expand the humanities, science, thinking skills, and let's take this one, opinion proof, and open that up. So in this case, this is a webbed example of planning for an opinion paper, and students or teachers can use this and rework it and perhaps save themselves a little time. But one of the biggest things or biggest advantages, I think, for the use of templates is that it provides teachers with teaching ideas of how to use Inspiration. So let's just take a look at a few examples of templates that come pre-installed with Inspiration. Here's one that examines the scientific method. This would be really useful if students were working on a science fair project. They could map out their science fair and plan it within Inspiration, going through the 5 stages of the scientific method. Also for science, here's a simple cycle. We could use this for the carbon cycle, the water cycle, and so on, and it's a starting point for one of those projects. Food webs are another one that are easily done in Inspiration. Here's a simple planning tree with a major topic, subtopics, and then those subtopics divided into details. Keep in mind that you can also expand those details with notes. For social studies, systems of government, you could define or map out different systems of government within Inspiration and have a visual representation of those. Here's one for planning a writing piece on an autobiographical event. Odd organization in this case, in that it seems to be organized from right to left. And you'll find that with templates, they're never exactly what you would have created, but the advantage is that they're simple Inspiration files and you can modify them however you like. So in this case, you may want to switch it around before you pass it on to the students. Also in the ELA vein, here's one on doing a comparison between 2 books. Now this could easily be adapted for doing comparisons between 2 characters. Here's a web which is designed to help students plan a report on a specific career for career education. And a simple map to trace causes, effects, and the implications of those effects. Going back to science for a moment, a classification model. This could be used, of course, in biology for classification of animals and plants. And a very common assignment is the comparison contrast assignment, and this looks to help students organize that. So basically, templates are first of all a source of ideas for teachers and students, and secondly a shortcut to help reduce the amount of effort they need to put into creating an Inspiration web, which might be planning for another assignment. Now, you're not limited to the templates that appear in Inspiration. If you go to the internet and search, as I've done here, for Inspiration templates, you'll find that there are many sources. Often universities and other educational institutions have developed their own inspiration templates, which they've provided free of charge on the internet. So you're not limited to those that are included with inspiration, but those are a good starting point. So we encourage you to use the templates to gain ideas of how you might use inspiration in your classroom.